gang, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Yes. Whew. Well, these are a couple cool knives. As the title states, I got some Warrior Poet Society knives here. I am excited. John and Evan have been very patient with me. I have been so busy, and when I got this and we started doing the design, I got buried with so many knife orders I couldn't get to it for 2019. So it's coming up on 2020, and I just finished the 2 prototypes. I wanted to bring you guys along for this, so of course I threw a little B-roll footage in there of me making them, but I forgot to turn the recording on, or stopped recording myself once I got back from the Nissan trip to Provost, Utah. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. Take those off for a second. Once I got back from the Nissan trip, I came down to shop. I was like, I got to get these knives done, and I started hitting it and doing it. I ended up with a head cold. I've been fighting it for the last couple of weeks, actually, and I think the flying kind of did it to me, especially with the height altitude changes. But so I came back. I started working on them and totally forgot to start recording myself and show you guys the finishing up of them, but like sheath making and such. But I'm gonna set you guys down because holding you all on this tripod, you're all heavy. I mean, it's like 9,200 of you I'm holding up, or actually more than that, actually. Yes, the subscriber base, it was around 9,200 when I recorded this video, and it's awesome. We're getting close to 9,200. We're getting closer to 10,000, and 10,000 means giveaway. Giveaway, giving to you, and you, and you over there, and you over there, and you in the back. Yes, wave your hand. That's right, you. So let me put you down. Alrighty, so let me lower you a little bit more. Here we go. So welcome back, gang. How you doing? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's sorry, I might have to cough and sniffle a little bit. Like I said, I was fighting this crud. Something just kind of lingering on me. I don't know what it is, but I came down to the shop, and I had finished up the 2 Warrior Poet knives, as you guys just saw. I actually wanted to try my hand at, I used to, when my buddy Jeff taught me to make knives, my old knife mentor, I used to grind every one of your guys' blades on Old Frankenstein, if you remember, and then I used to come over here and use a diamond hone and hone them, and then I would go ahead and load up my stropping board, and I would strop each blade. And yeah, it's sharp all right, but I'm glad I still got it. But the kicker is it's not as consistent as I would like to get people's knives. So this one is my knife in particular. This Warrior Poet knife is mine. I have no idea what we're gonna call these or anything. I don't know of a name. I'm kind of sitting around, been looking at it for the last, I actually finished these. I finished John and Evan's, the sample knife that's going out to them this week. I finished this up a few days ago, and recording of this and all. It's middle of November, and I've been playing around with it a little bit, trying to get an idea on what we're gonna call it, but I don't know what we're gonna name these things. So I guess I can't say much about that. Also, we're not sure exactly how we're going to do the sheath, like your carry options. This one I have here is I put strapping around it for belt loops. So I know John is into this horizontal carry and the all the stuff like the Tactical Tina things, and guys like to carry them like this. You wear it like this and you come across. I've never been a huge fan of that, although this knife is slender enough to do it. Even the sheath isn't very wide to do that. So I think that would be a possibility. The spin-off and the design work of this is something that Warrior Poet Society wanted. John wanted something with a little bit of a clip point for a little bit of a stabby action kind of thing. And so we did that to him. We gave him a little bit of a drop point there, as well as a long, slender shape. The entire thing, it came out of an 1.25 inches or inch and a quarter, inch and a half stock steel. I think it was 1.5 inches stock steel that I ended up with. And we're at just under, from the thumb guard, the little thumb part right here, down to the belly of the blade, we're at 1 3/16. They wanted something that was much more of a stabby, thrusty, pokey thingy. I believe is the actually words from John and Evan. And he wanted it in that black. He just wanted kind of that black and Tactical Tina kind of thing. But they wanted to stick with the canvas micarta. So I did one in all black, and I had pins made up, And if you remember, I had their pins done earlier in some of the limited run series that we did on the Warrior, my Rogue, with their pin, as well as the Jasper. I did those, and these pins are a little different because they're a little smaller, but the entire pin was carbon fiber and with black epoxy fill and just the nickel silver Warrior Poet logo. A little bit smaller. This one, these are a little bit more subdued. They're not as flashier in your face. I like that. I like that they're not so gaudy. I don't like a very, very gaudy knife myself. They're definitely practical when it comes to the aesthetics and the fit and feel. I was a little questioning when I made the stencil up. I was kind of questioning the feel of it all. And we made a couple of little tweaks here and there, or I did. I took creative liberties on John and Evan, made a couple little tweaks, but ultimately put some nice 3/16 inch thick scales, micarta canvas scales on either side of it. And it has 2 carbon fiber pins and the Warrior Poet pin in the middle. But boy, having that neck, the throat right in here, it's really nice for a finger. It lands right at the knuckle. It's not as curved or rounded as some of the other knives, but it's a smaller knife. But when I put my index finger knuckle right in here, boy, it lands perfectly. And even if my knuckle's just to the outside of it, and I want to do a little bit more of this, really nice. It's got a 90-degree spine, so you could strike ferro rod with this. You know, I go back to my bushcrafting and hunting background. The 90-degree edge, you'd be able to strike a ferro rod or stuff like that, or scrape magnesium. That wouldn't be an issue. These are made out of D2 steel, and they started out at 3/16 inch thick, and no taper tang. It's a solid tang, but they're light. I don't have the scale down here, but I'll try to get some information on that and do that. But I don't have the scale here. But these things are super light, even with the sheath. I mean, they're next to nothing. It's really cool. We have 2 prototypes here, and I just want to do a little video because I'm not sure how far this is going to go out or what we're going to be doing with these, but I'm not sure if they're going to offer them in 2 different scale colors or if they're just going to offer it in black. But I did mine in olive drab because I wanted to see what it looked like and I wanted to hold it. And I like the olive drab better than I like the black. So I'm going to put some pictures in here. You guys tell me, what do you guys like? Do you like the olive drab one better, or do you like the black one better? I kind of lean towards the olive drab myself. I like the contrasting, the black and I like how the pins show up better, and I like the contrasting with the acid stonewash. But I can see that the olive drab here looks really nice, and it has the because it's canvas micarta and it's hand sanded to 120 grit. You get the different shades. You're getting a different shade, and I like that. I wouldn't like it if it was just solid, smooth black. First off, it'd be really slippery. If I did anything like a G10 or paper or linen micarta, it would be a lot slipperier. But I do like it, and I like that rustic, that rough kind of look. And that's what they went with the stonewash finish too. They went with the acid stonewash finish on these, so that's pretty cool. And both of the sheaths I did, they're both black canvas micarta, no big deal. Like I was mentioning, these belt loops are the, it's like a fiber reinforced rubber. It comes in big spools, and you can cut it to length, drill some holes, and mount it that way. This is perfect for mounting it across your body. If you small the back or appendix type style or something, you could do that. I'm not sure. You could probably put some straps through this to carry it like this, but you would still have to kind of strap it in place. I don't know what it would keep it from sliding down if you pulled it, unless your backpack had buckles or something that would keep it from sliding down. The other option we were thinking about is these Ulti clips. I became an Ulti clip dealer about a year ago, year and a half ago, and I gotta say, they're not very popular, which surprises me. I know some companies actually offer Ulti clips on their knives. I forgot the brands. There's some big box company knife maker kind of thing, company ones, big ones, like, making 10,000 units a year or something like that. They use some Ulti clips. I don't know the success rate on those or how people have liked them. I don't know. I know that when I have used these to field test them, and once you get them on your belt or your fabric, they're not coming off, man. These things, matter of fact, I think I did a video. If I remember, when I upload this video or when it releases, I can't put thumbnails or little drop down things like you guys are watching the video. I can't do that when I'm editing, but once the video's published, I can do that. If I remember, I'll do that. But I did a video on these Ulti clips, and when these little J clips grab a hold of your fabric, your belt, they hold on tight. I give them credit for that. They hold on. I mean, but they're a little bit hard to get going at first. They're a little bit, when you're holding a knife like this, it's easy enough to clip on, but it's the awkwardness of trying to clip this on in some way, shape, or form. These would work good if you want to do in the pant. If you want to take this and you want to put this knife sheath against your body, and you want to put your belt on the inside or on the outside of this and grab this, or your pants for that matter, these will grab a hold of fabric and jeans, or your cotton, your ripstop cotton type pants. It'll grab a hold of those. You snap these things down, and then your belt goes across this. It's gonna stay. It's gonna stay really tight. So we're kind of kicking around the idea. So what I'm doing is I'm sending off John and Evan's knife, but I'm sending one sheath with 2 different types of clip styles. I have no information on price, and I have no information if and when they're even going to be released. I just get excited about doing this because I like the knife. Actually, all 4 of us like the knife. Mrs. CK and the kids, all of us were really like, wow, Dad, that's a really nice feeling knife. So I don't know where it's going to go from here. I will put these up on the website for sale at some point, but it will omit the Warrior Poet pin. It won't have the Warrior Poet pin. It would have just standard pins. It's not going to have anything fancy. You would have an option of different types of scales, knife scales and everything, but I really like this. I really like the idea of this. It will be a acid stonewash finish, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited about this one because it feels really good. So hopefully, John and Evan, you like this. I don't think they really watch much YouTube or even watch my channel for that matter, but pretty cool. I like that. So hey guys, thank you very much. I just want to share these with you, let you know that I have not just been sitting around eating bonbons and watching TV all the time. And yeah, I'm at 3 videos a week. I think it's been near 70 weeks or something like that. I started doing 3 videos a week in the 1st of July or end of June of 2018. Yeah, and here it's the end of November that I'm recording this. It's right before Thanksgiving, actually. So yeah, that's something else. That is something else. So not sure what 2019 is gonna or 2020 is gonna have an offer, but in store for me. But I don't know if it's gonna be 3 videos a week. It's been daunting. It's been very challenging. And with the way the knife orders are going and the way the business is going, I think the videos, I don't know if I'll be doing a video for every single person that ever bought a knife. I'm sorry to say that. I'm not sure just yet. So it's been kind of crazy here, and I've got a lot of things pulling at me at the end of 2019, and got a lot of plans for 2020, and looking forward to taking you guys along for that ride. So remember, like I said earlier, 10,000 subscribers is coming around the corner, so make sure you subscribe. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram or Facebook, get over there, start following and stuff like that, get involved, because if Instagram and Facebook hit 1,000 followers at the same time YouTube hits 10,000 subs, I'm going to put everybody together. That means if you're a subscriber to YouTube and you're on Instagram or Facebook, you have 3 possibilities of getting something. And I think right now I got about 6 packages, 6 or 8 packages, something like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So again, thank you very much. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. Oh, don't forget that bucket, right? The YouTube bucket.